Hey everyone, it's been a while since I made a video, so we're gonna make one of the easiest breads. We're gonna go ahead and add some flour, salt and sugar. Exact measurements will be in the description below. Some yeast. And we'll go ahead and give these a mix up before we add our liquids. Adding in some butter, and we're gonna do this 1 tablespoon at a time just so we can get evenly incorporated. See, as you can slightly see me do it here, I add in 1 tablespoon at a time. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this all up until it's smooth and it comes off the dough hook so easily. As you can see, the dough is really sticky at this point, so we're going to take a couple minutes and add more flour by kneading it in until the dough is smooth. As you can see, the dough is still sticky and I am playing with my food. Add a little bit of flour at a time until your dough is nice and smooth and is not as sticky as before. And we're gonna go ahead and let it rest until it's doubled. It's about maybe an hour, hour and a half. Here's what it should look like. We're gonna go ahead and punch out our dough. And now we can shape it and divide it into our individual portions. For this recipe, we're gonna make 2 loaves. As you can see, I am dividing them into 4 separate portions. This recipe can yield 2 small loaves, as you will see at the end of the video, or 1 big one, and you'll have some spare to make buns or anything you can think of. Shaping process, you're literally just rolling this out into a ball until it's smooth. And we're gonna go ahead and once again let it rest. You can see me struggle here with the saran wrap. It is summertime, so I can leave it out on the counter. It's warm enough, and let this proof. Here we're gonna go ahead and start shaping our loaves. While you roll out the dough, remember not to go too thin, as you can see me do. So I kind of messed up. I knew it was thin, so I just stuck with it and did the same thickness in the rest of them, but you would want probably 1/2 inch thickness. and go ahead and do a little trifold. As you can see, it is really small. That's because I rolled it out too thinly. Go ahead and add it into a greased up bread pan. And just repeat the process until you finish out your loaves. Again, I stuck with the same thickness. Once you put them in the bread pan, you're gonna go ahead and let them rest again so it can proof for another hour. And we're gonna go ahead and put some butter on top so it can brown in the oven. Go ahead and transfer these into an oven preheated to 400 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. I would suggest checking around the 30-minute mark to see if it's browned well enough. If that is your case, go ahead and cover with aluminum foil till it is fully cooked. Go ahead and take out the loaves and let it cool down on a wire rack until you are ready to use. And that is the easiest bread you will probably ever make. But I have another recipe for you, something super simple. We're going to be making those Japanese fruit sandwiches, and we're going to start out with whipping some heavy whipping cream. I am doing 2 flavors, so you can see I'm splitting up the batch into 2 bowls. To make whipped cream, you just want to whip the cream until it has stiff peaks. I feel like I've been saying whipped cream so many times in the past 30 seconds. And what you want to add to the whipped cream, I didn't show for the previous one, but you want to add some vanilla extract and some sugar. And that's all to your basic whipped cream, but for this one we are going to add matcha powder. There's not much left to do besides assemble these fruit sandwiches. As you can see, the bread is very soft and supple. We're gonna go ahead and start by putting down some saran wrap, starting with a base of whipped cream. And add your fruits. Today I'm going with strawberries. Top it off with some more whipped cream and then finish the sandwich by putting on the lid. Go ahead and wrap the sandwich tightly. And as a little hack, go ahead and mark the angle on which you want to cut with a Sharpie and put it into the fridge or the freezer to let it firm up. now you just gotta rinse and repeat, starting with the other sandwich, but this time we're gonna use the matcha cream. Once again, wrap it tightly, add your mark just so you know where to cut, and put it in the fridge to firm up. And let's see how these turned out. Again, thank you for watching my video. Go ahead and please subscribe and like this video. It'll help me a bunch to grow this channel so I can provide more recipes for you guys. Also, go ahead and follow my social medias.